So it's been about 24 hours since I've sprayed the primers on these test panels. And if you remember from yesterday, this is our initial measurements. So this G2, which is what this is right here, this is G2 feather fill. This was 7 mils wet with a weight of 618.3. So let's see what it weighs today. Today it is 617.1, so we lost about 1.2 grams of solvent overnight. So this is our slick sand panel, which was 684.2 yesterday, and today 682.2, so 2 gram loss overnight. So here's our rust defender panel. This was 665.6 yesterday. Today, 663.3. So here's our all you need panel. This was 669.2 yesterday. Today, 667.4. This is our SPI epoxy panel. This was 660.2 wet. Today, 657.7. So here we've got our CRE 921 panel. This was 655.9 yesterday. Today, 654.3. So here we've got our Tamco panel. This is Tamco 772 high build epoxy. This was 674 yesterday. Today, 671.6. So this is our KD 3000 panel. Yesterday, this was 666.0. Today, 662.4. So here is our linear epoxy panel. And yesterday, this was 697.8. Today, 695.6. So the key with this test is not what they lose after a day. This really, right now, doesn't even matter for any of these, honestly. We are going to keep weighing these every day until we notice that each one stops losing weight, and they will probably not all stop losing weight at the same time. Basically, what this is going to tell us is which primer takes the longest to actually dry and stop shrinking. Once that happens, once all these panels have dried and stopped shrinking, then we're going to do a dry film build test. And we're going to see how many of these wet mils are actually left on our panels. And that is going to be the real test. We're going to see which one takes the least amount of time to stop shrinking, and of that, what is actually left on the panel. There's a lot of these products in here that are advertising some very high solid rates that I am not really believing, especially being that I've done shrink tests like this before with, I've done products that advertise 60 to 70% solid content, and you end up with about 28% left on the panel once it's actually done shrinking. The way that manufacturers do a shrink test is really not right. A lot of them are actually dipping a panel or a part in primer, and then they're baking it at a ridiculous temperature for a couple hours, and then that's their shrink test. That tells you absolutely nothing as far as real world scenario. This is a real world scenario. This is exactly what it's going to do when it's on your car. This is prepped the same as a car. It is applied the same as you would apply it to the car. It's going to dry naturally just like you would do on the car. This is as real world as I can make it.